I didn't expect betrayal to come from the person who once lent me his jacket during a storm. But that's exactly where it came from. It started on a Tuesday morning, the kind where everything feels slightly off, like the world is whispering a warning you're not ready to hear. I walked into the office early, prepping for my final evaluation, a promotion I'd been working toward for 3 years. Late nights, extra projects, weekends sacrificed. My boss, Mira, had told me I was the top candidate. So imagine my confusion when I walked past the conference room and heard my name in a tone that made my chest tighten. "I don't think Ethan is ready," a voice said. Calm, confident, familiar. It was Liam, my best friend. The guy I'd trained, mentored, and covered for more times than I could count. He kept going. "He's been overwhelmed lately. I'm worried he'll burn out under the pressure." My hand froze on a doorframe. Overwhelmed? Burning out? I'd never missed a deadline in my life. That's when something inside me went cold. Not angry. Not emotional. Just quiet. I stayed hidden and listened. Liam pitched himself for the promotion using my work, my strategies, my ideas. And the worst part? He spoke like he earned them. That was the moment I understood something. He'd been preparing this ambush for weeks. So I walked away, pretending I hadn't heard a thing. If he wanted a war, I wasn't going to confront him. I was going to let him build his own downfall brick by brick. All I had to do was stop protecting him. For the next week, Liam kept pretending everything was normal, laughing at my jokes, inviting me to lunch, asking me for quick help on tasks he should have known how to do months ago. Before Tuesday, I would have helped without thinking. After Tuesday, I let him work alone. Turns out, when you take someone else's credit for long enough, you forget you're not actually good at your job. Suddenly, his reports were sloppy. His meetings? Disorganized. His timelines? Unrealistic. And because I wasn't stepping in to rescue him, everyone noticed. Even Myra. She called me into her office. "Is Liam all right?" His performance dropped sharply. I just shrugged. I assumed he was busy preparing for the promotion. She paused, then asked a question that told me she already suspected something. "Did you help him with the previous projects?" For the first time in years, I answered honestly. "Yes, most of them." Her eyebrows lifted. That's when I knew. She was filing that information away, and Liam had no idea. On presentation day, all candidates had to pitch their vision for the department. 30 minutes, 3 judges, no second chances. Liam walked in like he owned a building, confidence dripping off him. He presented first, and immediately it fell apart. His slides were outdated. His numbers didn't match. He stuttered through questions he should have known by heart. The judges exchanged looks. Myra's face never changed, but her eyes said everything. This is not the man who led the projects. Then it was my turn. Clean, clear, data-backed. I answered every question without hesitation. When I finished, the room stayed silent for a beat. The good kind of silence. The kind you get when people are impressed. Liam didn't look at me once. Later that afternoon, Mira asked both of us to join her in the conference room. She looked at Liam first. "I reviewed your work over the last year." Something stood out. He swallowed. "You delivered results far above your typical performance." But only when Ethan was involved. The color drained from his face. She continued, voice calm but sharp. "It seems you weren't leading those projects. You were following." He tried to speak. "Myra, She raised a hand. "And then you attempted to undermine the very person who carried your workload." Silence. Thick enough to choke on. Her next sentence hit like a hammer. "The promotion goes to Ethan. Effective immediately." Liam didn't look shocked. He looked exposed. Then she added, "As for you, Liam, you'll be moved to a junior role until further notice. And you'll be retrained without Ethan's assistance." That last part? That was the real consequence. For the first time, he'd have to stand on his own work. He wasn't ready, and he knew it. After the meeting, Liam ran after me, breathless, shaking. "Why didn't you tell me you knew?" he asked. I turned to him. "Because you were never competing with me, Liam," I said. "You were competing with the version of yourself you pretend to be." He didn't respond, and I walked away, not angry, not victorious, just done. Sometimes revenge isn't about destroying someone. It's about removing the safety nets they abused and letting gravity do the rest. If you made it this far, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I have carefully selected a story for you to watch next that I am sure you would love. I will see you in the next story.